airbase. Add the TSD points from your kneeboard. You may fly the flight plan or explore the area on your own. The flight plan takes about 15 minutes to complete. Along the route, there are some ground terminals, which you are free to engage. Good luck.
User joined your channel.
There you go.
Bobsy.
How you got, matey?
I'm alright, mate.
Any better?
Just getting to grips with it.
I'm still wobbling about sometimes. I can't quite work out in my mind how to use this trim thingy.
Yeah, neither can I at the moment, but
It seems to be inconsistent, and I mean, it's obviously operator fucking error, but I can't seem to work it out.
it's not like our normal trim that we have on the F-18.
No, did you ever fly the Russian, what's the twin rotor thing?
Oh, the KA-50?
Yeah, did you ever fly that?
I did.
That's got a similar system, hasn't it?
Yes, I've only flown it a couple of times though, so I'm no expert at it by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, I used to fly it quite a bit some years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, when I first started to get into DCS.
User joined your channel.
Hey, Mark.
What's that you doing?
Marcus. Neil's server's not up.
Oh, is it not? Oh, I was just coming on here to have a look. If it's not, mate.
Well, I couldn't see it unless you can, so I mean, by all means have a look, but I couldn't see it.
Yeah, if it's not, I've got the mids anyway. Or Bob, you've got something together as well, haven't you, sir? We've got some backups, haven't we?
Yeah. It's just an extension of last night's with 2 further targets, all waypointed.
Oh, perfect. Bob, just use.
I don't know how the waypoints work, to be honest. I'm still. We're just saying, Mark. We're just still trying to come to grips with flying it in a bloody straight line. We're all right when we get everything right, but it's getting there.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yeah.
But what's your take on the auto trim function? That's what's catching both of us, I think. Yeah, did we say?
Roger.
Yeah, it is. It can be quite tricky, mate. Yeah.
What are you supposed to do? Push the trim button up, then make the correction, then take the trim button off or release it.
Yeah, and then release it. It's very similar to how the UE works. It just recenters the stick. It's my understanding of reading it in the manual. The stick has kind of got like little magnets attached to it, and the trim hat unlocks the magnets. Then you move the stick and then release it, and the magnets reconnect. So it reconnects to the central. I have been, but I'm struggling with it as well, to be honest with you. But I might actually try and do some of the altitude hold stuff tonight.
So I think tonight we just try and fly the damn thing rather than just going out and fight. We haven't even learned how to fly it. It's one thing that irritates me when we just try and go out and shoot. I know it's fun, and that's half of it, but I want to learn how to fly the damn thing first.
Yeah, we had a little bit of fun last night, didn't we? Kind of just a bit of excited exuberance. Yeah. But yeah, I think we should probably get down and try and. I think we'll do 10 or 15 minutes of hovering and maybe manoeuvring around the parking pen for delicate control, and then if that goes well, maybe we should ask Tom if he can just do a small intro into navigation.
I'm on an instant mission over Syria, which is just a hot start, and just fly the waypoints, which are already in the system. It's a 15-minute route, and just fly around and just try and get to grips with flying the aircraft.
Yeah, maybe that's what we should. Maybe that's what we should do then on Bob's little server.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Just fly the waypoints, mate. Yeah.
Although I prefer the Syria one, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
That's only because it's a different map. I'm getting fed up with Caucasus. Sorry.
Yeah, it is nice to fly somewhere new, isn't it? I'll tell you what. Let me have a look, see if I can find Neil's server.
Roger.
If not, I've got the Miz that I can run anyway, and that is Syria. Just give me 2 minutes to load into DCS.
Roger, take your time. They bring out the British Army skins.
I've got one.
Have you?
Yeah.
What is it? Comes with the aircraft?
No. Come on. 6 Squadron, I think it is, or 66 Squadron.
60 Squadron.
Sorry?
You're talking about 60 Squadron?
No, 6 Squadron real.
Oh, okay.
Go on the DCS site, go forum, go downloads, and search for the skin pack for whatever it is. Do you want me to go see if I can find it?
Yeah, that'd be great. If you could put it in the WhatsApp. That'd be a link in WhatsApp. That'd be good.
Don't know about that, but I can see if I can find it.
User joined your channel.
Oh, hello, Jensen.
Good evening.
How you doing, buddy?
Evening, gents.
I'm very good.
Evening.
How is everybody?
All good, mate. All good.
Patriot, 11 o'clock. Searching. Patriot, 12 o'clock. Searching.
User joined your channel.
Come on, Wee Neil, where's your server?
Jensen, you don't know where the UK skins are for the
Rotor RPM low.
AH64D?
Rotor
No.
RPM low.
There's some on the DCS site. I downloaded one last night. I can't remember where I found it.
Radar. 6
Ah,
o'clock.
good evening, Tom.
Searching.
How you doing?
The monster has arrived.
Patriot,
You can say
4
that
o'clock.
again. Take out all the things I downloaded earlier and put them into DCS.
Hey there, Tom.
Yep.
Why are we struggling with this auto trim function? Both me and Yog and Mark are finding it awkward. We're doing something wrong, do you think? Do you use it for every stick input?
Not every single one. If I'm going to do a long turn, then I might hold it, or trim it so it then holds itself. But the way with trimming that Caswell said was good to do for DCS is that you do one rough trim to get it almost right, and then you can do a second fine trim to get it perfect.
Yeah, just describe to me exactly how you're doing it. Presumably it's up trim, hold it in, make the movement, and then let the trim centre. In other words, a click. Up click until you've done with the stick.
I've heard it described like that. However, I actually I get the stick with the graphics button, and I just click the trim button once, and then go across.
So it's neutral. If you go to neutral, stick out and forward click, let it go.
Yeah. So if I'm holding right stick to trim, then I'll hit the trim button and then let go of all the controls, and it will be centered.
So you can hit the trim button without centering anything. It'll do that automatically. As long as you're not putting input on either feet or hand. That makes sense.
Oh, by the way, Tom, remind me how to switch the guns on again?
For the guns, you want the weapon action switch up to select guns. Then you'll need the master R safe off and the weapon trigger, safety catch trigger, which is quite annoying, but it's something we have to remember every time.
Yeah, I've just realised that's what I was missing.
I don't need that. I flew this afternoon and all I did was switch to that weapon, the gun, pull the trigger and it fired. And rockets.
What server are we on?
We're not yet, we're waiting for...
No, not yet, yeah. Where'd you be up?
User joined your channel.
Yeah, sorry boys, just had a little bit of broadband trouble there.
No worries, nothing's changed.
Right guys, I'm just launching my server now.
Have you got Neil's mission as well?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Awesome.
Tom, going back to the trim thing, you know when you take off, you sat there, the engine's running, the blades going, and you're about to take off. So you'd normally apply collective until it starts to bite. A little bit of right rudder to stop the rotation. And as you start to lift, put the nose down slightly until it picks up momentum. And then feed in more collective until you've 50 plus.
So from taking off, I increase collective slowly, but then I also, as you take off, I put in left rudder to
left rudder.
left rudder to keep it straight.
Yep.
Then if you want to hover, then you can then I find the good place to hover. Just click trim, then let go of the controls, and then moving on from that, I'll start to head forward and increase collective, and as I'm heading up, I'll just go further and further forward until I reach cruise.
So, but sound of that, I know, I'm sorry for being pedantic here, but until I understand it, I'll not get my head around it. If you have still got input, foot or right hand, when you release the up trim, the grey button up, then wherever your hand is, it trims to that position, doesn't it?
Yes, exactly.
So if you've not assumed neutral after you release that click, after the trim, then it will pick up on what input you've got at the time. So that would explain a lot of things.
That's what would happen if you have instant trim. So if you go back to the special menu, it will go back to instant trim. So if you have instant trim and you hold right stick and click trim, then it will continue to register that right stick after you've trimmed, which will cause a lot of wobbling in flight. However, with the central position trimmer mode, it only gives you control when you've recentered the stick. Then it will be nice and smooth.
So click, input, neutral, click.
So, yeah. So for me, it's you're holding your input, click, and then neutral.
Got you. It's similar to that Russian thing with 2 propellers, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it's similar.
That's got a trim function that you've got to click after input.
Yeah, that's those autopilot modes that after you've clicked, it will hold that autopilot position. So it's somewhat similar. Apart from that, it's got computers holding it in place.
Why do some helicopters use the click func, the auto trim, and some don't? The Gazelle, for instance, doesn't.
What do you mean by auto trim? As in the force trim?
Yeah, force trim. Sorry.
I'm unaware of the Gazelle. I haven't actually flown it, even though I have it.
Ah, I quite like it. Quite nippy. Okay, fine. Thank you.
God, it's taking forever to load this this server up, guys. Shall I ping it to one of you guys, and you try and run it? Who's got the best machine here?
Bob.
Ping it to me.
Right, Bob's coming your way. Do you want it via email or WhatsApp?
Email. I can understand that.
User disconnected from your channel. User joined your channel.
I sent it to you, Bob. But you know what? In the process, when I was sending it, it looks like it's running on my server now, guys. This took ages to load up.
Okay. Do you want me to see if yours is okay first?
Yeah, go on. You just see if it's all right.
Your server name, Mark?
It's just my. It's all the server details are on that. It's on that group that I set up, but it's Mark space Ryan, all uppercase, and the password is or AF Air, all one word, all uppercase. The IP address number is on that Apache group that I set up as well.
Is anybody using that reshader?
I've heard about it, yes.
I've got it on. I don't know what to do with it, but I've got it on. It's running somewhere.
Yeah, it's got about 5 million different settings.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then each setting is about 1,000 different settings on the slider.
Yep.
I can't see your server, Mark.
All right, if you have a look on the group messages today on the AH64 chat group, my server details are on there at 7:30. Oh, sorry, at 5:28. 5:28 this afternoon. I posted it. The IP address.
Yeah, so it's running, I think. But I didn't do anything.
There you go, I've just pressed on pause on it.
What did you say the password was?
RAF Air, all one word, all uppercase.
Put the server offline for me when I click connect.
Oh, really? That's weird. Bob's in there. I'm in there and Bob's in.
No, no.
Oh, you know?
Patriot, 4 o'clock, searching.
No, I can't see it either.
You launch up yours, Bob. I've always been able to see yours.
Will do.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think my DCS has crashed. That's what's happening.
1-1 inbound. 1-1.
Server name Bob and mission name Bob Good.
No.
Oh, there's another Bob.
Yeah.
Imposter Bob.
Yeah.
Request landing.
Patriot, 9 o'clock, searching.
Clear to land. Runway 05. Wind 248 at 2 meters per second.
Who's throwing bits of their computer around?
Pre-ordered the wing today.
New bags.
Now, reload.
I'm gonna be click buttons are on that bad boy, yoke.
Yep.
Now, in position to the left.
Right, it's loading, boys. 2 seconds. Just takes me ages to do it. This damn bloody thing.
1-1. Clear to taxi to runway 5.
Graphics card did you have before the latest one, yoke?
1080 Ti.
What did you do with it?
I'm giving it to my son.
Ah!
What have you got now, yo?
RTX 3080.
Lucky bugger.
I've got a TI.
As do I, Bob.
That's the spirit. You must have a big paper round.
Not anymore.
Are you at work?
No, it's something I had saved up for, so I paid off all my uni costs for this year, so I had a bit spare before the summer.
So you like that?
Bob, what's this helipads thing for your server?
Say again.
There's required helipads.
Oh, crikey.
That'll be one of the mods.
Do you know where to find it, Tom?
Rotor RPM low.
It's on a Rafael server, isn't it?
Rotor RPM low.
Can I disable it or
Rotor RPM low.
it's come up somewhere?
Rotor
No,
RPM
it's
low.
I'll send the link again.
Rotor
I got one of
RPM
them.
low.
But that's the link,
RPM low.
and you want the
Rotor RPM low.
V2.0 can be
Rotor RPM low.
downloaded from this link.
Rotor
I
RPM low.
thought I downloaded everything from
Rotor
there.
RPM low.
Well, it's
Rotor
unpacked it all
RPM
everything.
low.
I unpacked everything from there.
Rotor RPM low.
Mods and
Rotor
skins.
RPM low.
Mods,
Rotor RPM
tech.
low.
V2.
I just downloaded that V2.0 link and I'll